Welcome to the Bipolar Buzz podcast, where we slice stigma surrounding mental illness one episode at a time, and we give others courage to do the same. I am your host, Lay, a wife, mom, daughter, sister, coworker, and friend who also lives with bipolar 1 disorder. So, without further ado, let's slay. Bipolar disorder gets a bad rap. There's a lot of stigma associated with having this mental illness. And I'm not going to lie, there are a lot of negatives that come with being bipolar, but there are also some positives that I wanted to identify in today's episode. There's a list of 5 that I want to discuss, and the first 3 positives are associated with bipolar mania symptoms. The last 2 are results of experiencing the illness. So number 1, productivity. And the symptoms, the bipolar mania symptoms associated with productivity are increased energy, decreased need for sleep, and increased goal-directed activity. Now, when I am manic, I am highly motivated and determined just to get the job done. Anything from cleaning to earning a degree or a certification. So, of course, that is a huge plus because I've always got a long list of things that I've got to get done. And when I'm manic, I suddenly have the energy to do it all. The next positive is creativity. So the definition of mania, according to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, is a distinct period of abnormally and persistently elevated, expansive, or irritable mood, and abnormally and persistently goal-directed behavior or energy, lasting at least 1 week and present most of the day, nearly every day. And the part of this definition that I want to focus in on is the abnormally and persistently goal-directed behavior or energy. Another symptom associated with creativity is increased goal-directed activity and flight of ideas. When I am manic, I come up with my best social media and web content, and I have no shortage of ideas. There's just the creativity juices are just continuously flowing. I have no problem creating, writing, thinking of things to do, and if I've got something to do at work, I have no problem coming up with how to get it done creatively yet efficiently. And the last positive symptom that I'm going to associate with a bipolar manic symptom is sociality. And the symptom associated with this one is more talkative than usual. So I am a natural introvert and I'm pretty quiet. I don't always have the words to say in conversations. And so sometimes it takes effort for me to be social and to find those right words and to keep a conversation going. But when I'm manic, those words are just coming on out and I don't have to think about it or even try. Like the words are just one right after the other, and it's not an effortful task at all. Now, these last 2 are results of experiencing the illness, and they are resilience and empathy. My first manic episode was followed by a major depressive episode that left me isolated and ashamed. Because my original plan to finish grad school didn't happen, I had to redirect, replan, and rebuild my future. It took a while after dropping out of grad school to accomplish my academic and professional goals, but what I can say is that the experience built my resilience. I'm reminded of something that my former psychiatric nurse practitioner told me multiple times during sessions. She said it would be harder for me to recover with every time I relapsed, but I have actually found that the opposite is true. While in the trenches of life, I learned coping strategies and problem-solving skills that helped me when I experienced mania with psychosis a second and a third time. My recovery was actually quicker and quicker after each episode, and I think that is largely due to having seen the evidence that I can overcome adversity. I am very glad, very grateful that my first manic episode occurred when it did. I can't imagine having a new family of my own and then experiencing psychosis for the very first time. It was very traumatic, and I did not know how to get myself out of that depression for a very long time. I needed a lot of help. And secondly, empathy. Going through challenging seasons myself, especially ones that carry a lot of stigma and shame, has increased my capacity to empathize with others going through tough times. Talking to people who made me feel seen, safe, and accepted has taken me far, even if all those people haven't been through something similar to me. To exercise compassion, one only needs to understand and care that a person is hurting. Thanks for listening. I'm Lay, and that's The Buzz.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Bipolar Buzz podcast, where we have the courage to slay stigma. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe for more and share with a friend.